Now this hand, I would rock this hand, yeah. This is kind of interesting. This is cool. I'm gonna keep my second 7.
Oh, I'm good.
I'm good.
Can't wait to build this next deck in paper. I literally just have to buy like $6 of cards, but I meant to do it before now, but we weren't playing PDH for like a while, or at least I wasn't. So I was just like, whatever, I'll just buy it eventually. After all the Final Fantasy stuff that I want to buy has been purchased, then I'll do it then. Yeah, it's like I don't know. Trying to get a collector box. Nice. Oh yeah, there's probably full arts for the lands in the Final Fantasy. I don't think I've seen them. Unfortunately, like if I was gonna bling out a deck, it would be this one, and that has to be Snowlands, and I don't really like anything except for those like pixel art Snowlands, and those are expensive. Yeah, those are cool. Yeah, which is sad. That'd be perfect for Teshar if it was foil. Yeah.
Woo!
I'm ready.
Would it spin the wheel?
I'm gonna be the first viewer on your Twitch stream, Chris. Are you ready? Ready to see that 0 become a 1? Oh, it's a 3 now. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I think I was here before.
true.
All right.
Yeah, what do they say? If you build it, they will come.
Look,
If you
like
play
that.
the game, they will come.
got to make sure I mute the volume. All right. Let's draw. I am so used to playing freaking modern lately, and I'm not used to drawing cards. Mountain Pass.
On cards is good.
I'm gonna start this off, with a good card and Urza's Tower and say
Nice.
go.
Yeah, Urza lands are great in here. They had a Mark Pool Island. Oh, that's cool. I can't really see it because it's blurry. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. That's what I'm saying. Like I really like those pixel art ones, and I want to get those in foil, but they're money though. But, like I'm totally gonna do it eventually, but like it's money. I'm gonna draw this, and let's just kick it off with a mountain. Snow covered. I'll fix it eventually, I swear. And then this is a Skirk Prospector, and I'm gonna pass my turn.
Nice. All right. Let's draw a card. Let's do a mountain Tap those 2 mountains. Play an End Rider Catalyst. Start your engines. If you have no speed, you start at once. Increase. Everybody knows what speed does, so I'm at speed 1. And then I can tap it for 2 mana when I have max speed. And then I will pass the turn.
Okay. Oh, interesting. I'm going to play an island. Say go.
I might have to put End Rider Catalyzer in here. Shit.
Sure you don't want
Only
another
get
island?
tapped for a red. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a snow-covered swamp, and I will tap. And I'm going to play... Putrid Goblin. It is a 2/2 zombie goblin with persist. So when it dies, if it had no -1/-1 counters on it, return to the battlefield under its owner's control with a -1/-1 counter on it. Then I'm going to go to combat. And I'm going to swing my Skirk Prospector over at Dredge for 1.
I'll take 1.
And I'll pass my turn.
I already had my mouse lined up to do it.
I will untap,
Nice.
upkeep, draw.
Feel it in the air.
I felt it. I could smell what you were cooking.
Oh, I'm cooking.
My Peter tingles.
Let's tap 2, and I'm going to play a Thought Vessel. Then I will. Let's go to combat. Chris, I'll swing at you for 3. And then I will gain a speed. Pass turn.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to cycle this Lonely Sandbar. Draw a card. Untap. Draw a card. I'm going to play this Tranquil Thicket. Tap. 5, 6, 7, and say go.
Oh no. Okay. All right.
Yep. Okay. You got the Firebrand Arc there.
Right. No.
All right, I'm gonna untap, upkeep, draw. Hmm. I am gonna sack my Putrid Goblin for a red mana, and it'll come back with a -1/-1 counter on it. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna tap this mountain and use that red mana for a Krenko's Command. I'm gonna make 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That one is so sick, dude. Yeah, dude. Still.
It's very pretty.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just sold like a few of them, and honestly, I didn't get very much for them, but it was enough that I was like, this is what I'm gonna have to do. There's other cards that I didn't want to sell more. I'm partially thinking about just selling like basically everything of any remote value towards getting Final Fantasy cards. That's, yeah, I mean, I might just sell every card that I have that's like over $1 to get as much Final Fantasy stuff as possible, and also just have more dollars. Yeah. I mean, I'm talking about selling stuff out of my decks as well, though. Yeah. I mean, master set. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. I'll totally do that. Yeah, definitely would. I'd have to get a pretty big binder, I think. I am gonna play this Tapped Witch's Cottage, which making me sad. And I'm gonna go to combat, and should have done this stuff with my goblins before, because now I can't swing with Putrid Goblin, which is stupid. But I'm gonna go swing one over at Eric. You have no blockers, right?
No.
I'm gonna swing one with my Skirk Prospector over at Eric.
I will take the 1.
Yes. Yet. Yeah. That's hilarious.
That'd be awesome.
Dude,
All right.
what I
Hip-
saw today was a dude selling hot dogs by the side of the road, but his sign didn't say hot dogs. It says glizzies.
Yes.
Dude, I couldn't believe it. So funny.
Hip, was that turn?
Oh yeah, dude, I passed a while ago. Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. That's absolutely you.
I didn't want to assume. I will play
No, not
a
at all.
mountain for turn. And then let's There could be a problem.
I agree. I think Chris could be a problem this game.
Yes. Right.
We already cooked.
Right. I'm gonna go to combat. Dredge, I'm gonna swing a 3-1 over at you.
I will take 3.
Right. And then I will go up 1 more speed. And then I will pass the turn.
I am going to play this island, then pay 4, and play Sky Shroud Claim.
My screen just wig out for y'all. Yep. Yeah. Oh, Chris's did too.
Is it like skipping?
No, it did like a glitchy thing, like you're
Yeah,
playing a
mine was
video
doing
game
that
that was
earlier.
like made in the 90s. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
mine-
never seen that. before.
Yeah, mine was doing it
I saw it
earlier.
on your screen on the stream and on my computer screen.
I saw it on mine. It was like a wave.
Yeah. Never seen that before. I don't know what that is. Sound
It's
go all weird when I have it.
Skynet. I will get those 2 forests. Oh, and I've got nothing to do with them at the moment. How's it go?
I'm dying.
With one of my other play groups, I did this on my photos, so I could. I need to put this. There it is. Here. When I know things get rough.
I'm in danger.
I want to have stuff like that on my what is it? Stream Deck. I've got a Stream Deck over here that I have yet to utilize, even though I've had it for a long time. It's like the 15 button one. And I want to put stuff like that on there, just like somebody hits me and I'm at like 10 or less life, just like click, I'm in danger. Okay. So you got Malcolm now, huh?
Yep. Don't by chance have a reckless fireweaver in your hand, do you?
I think I'm gonna leave your board alone and just go to my turn. All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Ooh, my deck is not being very nice to me today. Slow rolling it.
Yeah, that's what mine's doing too.
Same. Yep.
Hmm. I don't know if I've done that with any particular deck ever. Sometimes I do it when I'm buying a deck because I'm just like, how cheap could I actually get this deck for if I just don't care about art or anything? And if the difference is like absurd, then I'll just do it. Oh, so like people see it more? Interesting. I'm gonna tap 3. I'll cast Gut. Cast Gut. I'll go to combat. Yeah, multiple blockers, Chris. You will not block because you don't want to lose Malcolm. Makes sense. I will swing at you. This goblin. And I'm gonna sacrifice the goblin because it really turns out that it was actually a skeleton the whole time. Although, where the hell is my skeleton token? You know what? It must be in the Boroscut deck box. Because that's the only other place that it would be.
Jumps out of the goblin and go, look, I'm out of my goblin skin. Yeah. It's like, what was it?
He's always happy to get out of his goblin skin. Oh my god, is it not in here either? There it is. Okay. Skeleton.
It's like Men in Black when that like insect thing was wearing the
guy.
Yeah, the guy.
And it was so convincing. You really thought he was human.
I like the actor who played him though. Like he's the one who's doing now. He's done a lot of good roles. Can't think of his name right now.
Yeah, I can't think of his name either. But anyway, 4/1 skeleton coming at you, Chris, and then sweet. And then my second main phase here, I'm gonna play a tapped, sadly, Dwarven Mine. I think those are like the only tapped lands in my deck, and I got both of them somehow very early, and that's my turn.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. That does nothing for me.
Like every draw in the game I've had so far. Much.
See, we're showing that RNG can even affect with decks that are a little bit more tuned.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna have to start looking through the Final Fantasy commons and through some other recent sets again because I haven't updated this in a while. But I've been having a really hard time improving this, honestly, because it's just not like better cards.
I'm gonna tap the Thought Vessel for a colorless, play Adventuring Gear, and then tap a mountain to equip it to the End Rider. And then I will pass the turn.
I will untap. Draw. I'm going to play a Shire Terrace. I'm going to tap and sack it to go get an island. Put it by tapped. And then I'm going to pay 3 manas. 1, 2, 3, and 5. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to play Tilling Treefolk. A 1/3 Treefolk, and I will get back Shire and Molly Sandbar. Yeah. Oh, I did count my cards right. I was like, wait a second, I might have 8 cards.
Oh my god. Dredge has a creature.
Yeah. I that's why I did that. Get a creature.
Up to 2.
Yes.
Wow.
A 1/3, and you can block a lot of good things. It's pretty good.
How dare you? I will take it. Yep.
We'll take 1.
2.
2 total. And you got Mad Treasures. I have Malcolm and Cadiz literally like on my upper tier of my desk over there. You gotta build your list, dude. It's so good. Untap. Like I said, I haven't updated this thing in ages, but I really need to. Same boat here.
Tormod's Crypt is so good.
Yeah, Tormod's Crypt is great. Love that card. Love that card. Anyway, let's do 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play Agent of the Iron Throne. Is that good?
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you, blue players. The Agent of the Iron Throne text is on gut. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna sacrifice this putrid goblin, which already has a -1/-1 counter on it. Wish I had a way to put a +1/+1 counter on him, but I don't. So it will just go to the grave. You will each lose 1 life via the agent text, and I will get a red mana. With that red mana, I'm going to play a Voldaren Epicure, and when that comes in, it's going to deal 1 damage to each of y'all's, and I'm going to create a blood token.
Blood, blood, blood.
Blood token. And if only I could do like scream vocals right now. Just play blood token. Good. Oh well. All right. So from here, I'll go to combat, and I'm gonna swing a skeleton over at Dredge, and I'm gonna sacrifice this blood token because it turns out when you pour it into a mold, it reanimates into a skeleton, which is what it actually was the whole time.
I will take 4.
And
What?
this other skeleton will be going over at Eric. Also, you will all lose a life from agent text on gut. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How big is the skeleton?
It's a 4/1 menace.
4/1 menace. I will take the 4.
I will take 4 as
No.
well.
Love it. Thank you for your contribution. I'll pass my turn. Then I will pass my turn.
All right. I will untap here. Pray for a forest. Nope, you suck. No, not at all. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play a camera launcher. I can exhaust it for 3, put a 1/1 counter on this creature, and then create a colorless Thopta. Thop.
Oh, it's so...
I will just hold up and pass the turn.
Okay. Untap.
Hell yeah.
Those are cool. Is that all the Theros gods? Yeah, and all those cards are so good, honestly. Those are pretty well-known cards. He's probably like pretty famous for those. Or she is, or whoever.
I gotta
Yeah.
cast Growth Spiral. Is that okay, Chris? Okay. Draw.
I'm gonna Pyroblast that. No, I'm kidding. I don't run Pyroblast in here.
I'm gonna put Shire Terrace into play with Growth
Sometimes
Spiral.
there's no blue player, you know.
1 and 1. I'm gonna cycle Dragon Wings to draw a card. I'm digging. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna play blue, and I'm gonna cycle Lonely Sandbar. Draw a card. Gonna pay 3. I'm gonna play Kodama's Reach. And I'm gonna like try and fast track because I haven't played my land for turn. It's got played in for that. So I'm gonna put in an island and I'll play the forest. I'll tap the forest to look for another island, I guess. Ash Barrens, and then say go. Forest.
Why did I sacrifice my goblin? I should have sacrificed the Voldaren Epicure. Misplay. Oh well. How big is Malcolm? Is he really now? How many cards do you have in your hand, Chris? I'm gonna tap this snow-covered swamp, and I'm gonna defile Malcolm. So he's gonna get -1/-1 until end of turn for each swamp I control, and I have Witch's Cottage and snow-covered swamp. Dose. All right, so we take 2 total. Okay.
So this is
I'm
the
gonna
type
untap.
of thing you want to play, Chris. I see.
I am at a Witch's Cottage, a Dwarven Mine. I'm going to play Dross Claw. So it's a living weapon. When the equipment enters, I make a germ, which I thought I had here, but apparently I don't. Where could that germ be? Probably in the other gut deck box. Seems like I should probably invest in some more tokens. Not in here either. It's on the back one of these. Very token heavy build. Yeah, I don't know where it is. So I'm gonna use this die to represent it because it's probably not gonna be here very long. And then yeah, I'll move to combat and how many blockers you got, Eric?
2. A 1/3 and a 2/2.
1/3 and 2/2. I'm gonna swing. Or yeah, combat. I will swing both skeletons over at Chris. I'm also going to sacrifice the germ that is under Drossclaw. Or has Drossclaw equipped to it or whatever. To make a third skeleton, which will be going at Dredge.
I will take 4.
And then, yeah, everyone will take 1 off the sacrifice to germ trigger there.
Total of 5.
And then in my second main phase, I will tap this mountain. I'm going to cast Kuldotha Rebirth. So I'll sacrifice Dross Claw, and I'll make 3 more goblins. Now I have 4 goblins here. Yeah, everybody will take 1 there. And what's that thing on your Firebrand Archer, Chris? What's it called?
Gives it +1/+1 in all creature types, so it makes it a pirate. That's why it does the token thing.
I'm going to sack a goblin for a red mana, so you'll all take another 1 life loss there. And I'll use that red, and I'll use a black from my snow-covered swamp here. I'm going to cast Feed the Swarm. I will destroy the Firebrand Archer, and I'll lose life equal to its mana value. Okay. And then I'm going to pass my turn.
Okay. I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Son of a bitch. Let's do. Let's pay 3 to exhaust the camera launcher. It's going to get a 1/1 counter on it. And then I will create a 1/1 Thopta. We'll just pass. Thop. And then I'll pass.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, there's that wave again. Hey, Spell Table's just having a weird day. Reg, do you have sound? Have we lost your sound?
He's muted on Discord.
Oh,
Like,
does he know
Oh,
that he's
sorry,
muted on Discord?
I was eating something and I went over and my bad. So I had done Treasure Cruise, draw 3. Then played Layweaver, and discarded a Soaring Sea Cliff. And saying go.
Now I have a foil Phyrexian Germ token. I'm trying to think of where it could be. I think it might be in that box over there, actually. Yeah, that's where it is. I only have the one. And it's in a new PDH deck you guys haven't seen. Tell your viewers what Ingenious Artillerist does in case they're not familiar. Oh no.
And how much mana does it cost to cast it? 3. It costs. Okay. Sounds good. Seems good.
I will block with my Thopter. Rewind.
I was confused why you weren't swinging at me anyway. Yeah, I'll take 2 Malcolm damage.
No.
Oh, right on.
If you're not doing anything to it, Hip, I'm going to blink of an eye with Kicker. I'm going to return it to your hand and then draw a card.
Yeah, I knew you had that mana up for something.
And I know Chris is a little close to trying to do stuff, so.
Mm.
We're all at that point, I think.
All right. How much mana do you have on board? I know you're like tapped out basically right now, right? But like, how much do you have that you
Normally.
can make next? Okay. Gonna untap, upkeep, draw. Got some skellies. I'm gonna play a snow-covered swamp. I am gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna cast Pestilence. Is that good?
Yep.
All right. I will pay a black mana into Pestilence and win the game. Or wait,
Yeah.
hold on, will I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, Eric would still be alive. Hold on. I'll have to swing house over at Eric, I think, is what we'll have to do.
He only has
I
one
can't.
block.
I can only activate it once. Here's what I'll do. I'll go to combat, and then I'll swing my entire board at Eric. And it's going to turn out, in fact, that the entire time Voldarin Epicure was here. Voldarin Epicure was actually a skeleton. Just hiding away. So you all lose life. You all lose 1 life on there. And then I guess I'll just see what you want to do for blocks. If I could just activate it now. Yeah, just tap it, activate it in 4 blocks. I could just do that, I guess, right?
Yeah.
GG's.
Yeah,
I was like always
Rock and
one card
roll,
away from trying
baby.
to do just nothing to go together. I kept drawing lands. That happens. That's what I liked about the deck, though. It plays different every time.
Top 3 were Greedy, Freebooter, Terramorphic Expanse, and Troll of Khazad-dûm in reverse order. I was hoping to like draw a ritual or something, and then I was like, you know what? A swamp will do it.
I'm gonna shuffle this shit really good and hopefully it works. Nope. The next 2 cards were forest. I'm gonna go search for a basic land. Shit, there's none in here.
Classic. I don't know that I necessarily really have a better CPDH grade deck than this, to be honest. Like, I have the Boros one, but if you figure out it's Achilles' heel, then it's kind of boned. But it's got a lot of defenses against it, but as soon as I don't have defense, then I'm boned. Alexios is very figure-outable. However, you have this deck that you guys haven't seen, I don't think, and it has absolutely no business being at this table. But I just won one, so I just want to see what it does, I guess. It's very stupid and probably terrible. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it rocked until it was like I was getting focused out of the table just because it was in the command zone because you guys knew what would happen. And not that that was the wrong choice, like you had to do that. But then it was like, all right, let's try to turn this into turbo fog. And then it's like, as soon as I don't have a fog, I just die. So it kind of just became unfun. But yeah, those early games that
Always
I
tried to
was
be
playing with
friends with
Displaced
Dino.
Dinos was pretty metal.
Those are some nice sleeves, Chris. I got 2 boxes. Yep. You don't want Aaron Miller's art? Wow. I know. I had him so after the Dragon Shield party, I went to him and had him sign one of the sleeves in his chrome in that retro chrome that he does. It looks sick. It's on the wall. I'm really digging the nerd sleeves. Texture sleeves are so good. It's what I've been rocking the last couple of weeks. Uh,
Yeah, I've always been like I've gone through so many different companies.
Found exactly one double card in here, so I just have to switch it out real quick because there's 2 Bonders ornaments in here, and that won't do, obviously.
I've been an avid fan of Dragon Shield since they came out.
yeah, they're consistent.
Yeah, honestly, like I just buy the jet sleeves now because they're like sparkly and black, which I like, but also they're a little bit cheaper than the matte sleeves, and you can't see through the back of them anyway. And I just like black, so yeah, yeah, they slap, dude. Wish I could put Manamorphose in here, but I can't. Not. Um,
Let's keep this, and I'll drop this to the bottom. I'll pitch a card. Peach a card.
Freaking Drake in there. Sorry, guys. I have to fix
No
this.
problem. And the one thing I do like about the nerd gear sleeves is that out of the box, like these are brand new out of the box, and like they're not sliding and they're not tipping over. That is the one good
Yeah, that's cool.
thing I like about them.
Yeah, the
That's
family
the one
just
thing I
got
hate
me,
about sleeves is like the deck just spilling all over the place.
got me the Fury mats and Wisdom blue ones, and I just put together Reen Angel of Rebirth, and these are the sleeves.
Yeah.
They all slide. I usually put them between two books to help get the air out for a day, but then, if you don't have time for that, it gets annoying. And as soon as I sleeve it, I want to try and start goldfishing it to see if it's doing what I want it to do too, right? And then it's just like, everything goes over. What the hell? Oh, yeah. I forgot what my game plan was for why I kept such a bad hand. I was like, oh no, they could do something. There's a possibility here.
That's probably the most logical. All right. Keeping the Theros. Or no, what is that? That's Commander 20 instead of Commander Masters Ponder's Ornament. Slap a nice shiny foil Dominaria Remastered Ergon Drake in there. And show you all that I am playing Dargo Brenolin. Brunellin, I don't know. All right. Chris, I noticed you gave yourself a 10-point starter buff life total there. Yeah. Only fair. Let's see what my top 7 are. Sure. Keep it. Yeah.
I think so.
Go.
Yeah, I'm good.
All good.
You gonna randomize, Chris?
You did.
Oh, I'm first again?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just that special.
I'm special. I will.
I know I'm special. My mommy told me so.
Right. I will first and say go.
Thought for sure you were gonna say Soul Ring, but I'll untap, upkeep, and draw, and I'll slap down a Terramorphic Expanse, and that will conclude my turn.
Draw.
Dredge, before you go to your draw step, I'm gonna crack this Terramorphic Expanse and go get an island.
I'll put this here non-sexual snow-covered island. I will tap it for this ponder, because I have to ponder what I just said. Yeah, I can go like this. I will draw this card. 5, 6, 7, and say go. I forgot I added new cards to this deck.
We'll draw off a turn. Tap that forest, play a Thirsting Root. I'm going to reveal a... Oh, look at that. A mountain. Instead of putting it in my hand, I'm going to put it on the battlefield. And then I will play a guard. Tap that mountain, and I'm going to play a Dynamite Driver. This creature saddles, mounts, and crews vehicles. Is power 2 or greater. When this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. And then I will pass turn.
Nice.
Hey. So that's what that is. Okay. I kept thinking of Worn Power Stone because I have those from MH3. Untap, upkeep, draw. Whatever the common equivalent is. Mountain. I think gotta do this. Not really what I want to do right now, but I'm gonna tap 1 with my mountain for a Wayfarer's Bauble, and then I'm gonna tap this island, and I'm gonna cast Hard Evidence. So I'll make a 0/3 blue crab token, and I will investigate. I'll make a clue. That'll be my crab. This will be my clue. Dredge. Pass the turn to you.
I'm going to now preordain. Scry 2, then draw a card. Yeah, I can go to the bottom. And then draw this. 5, 6, 7. And I'll say go.
Alrighty. I will untap, upkeep, draw. Yeah, let's do... Let's tap a forest and a mountain and play Kickoff Celebrations. Start your engines. I'm going to get speed 1. When this enchantment enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. And then max speed, sacrifice this enchantment. Creatures and vehicles you control gain haste until the end of turn. So I will discard a Bestow Greatness to draw 2 cards. It does nothing. Huh?
Nice.
And then I will just pass the turn.
When I had come into your stream today, I was like, why am I getting a advertisement? I haven't had an advertisement in a while. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot to resub with my Prime again. But I'm not too bad because the ad was for the new 28 Days Later movie. It's 28 years later.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Is that the one where it's wintertime and there's like vampires hunting them in that like frozen abandoned city, basically?
No. 28 Days
That one.
Later started off with
That with the guy who got his arm cut off get to escape between the crack and the rocks.
no. It was
Oh,
one
that's
with,
27 hours.
yeah. So many zombie movies. It's the one where the guy was like up in the hospital because he was like in a coma or something for 28 days, and he came out of it and everything is a zombie like apocalypse, and it's in like Europe.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie.
I remember Family Guy making fun of that, I think, or something like that. All right. What's that you got there? A street urchin? Yeah. I'm on tap. Keep and draw.
I want to know if this is a Canadian candy or if you guys have them down there. And they're called licorice pals. And they look like little sarcophagus.
Yeah.
They're I like my black licorice, and those things are a little bit more on the candy side. But I was eating them the other day on my other group because they're all down in the States too. We're like, what the hell are those things? Those things are just like, what the hell?
That's like when Daniel Kane it's licorice covered in like powdered sugar. They call it school chalk. It is so addicting. Oh, he brings me a bag every time we go to cons.
I'm going to pay a blue. And I'm going to cycle this river serpent. I'm going to draw a card. Balls. That's not what I wanted. All right. I'm going to sacrifice my crab and my Wayfarer's Bauble and my clue. And I'm going to pay a red. That's Dargo the Shipwrecker. That good? That'll be my turn. I was hoping to cycle my way into a land there. Oh well.
Hmm. Doesn't do anything. I guess I play this. Azorius Chancery, return Ancient Den. And I'm thinking I'm going to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shore up. New good interaction, I think, from Bloomborough. I will say go.
It was also in Dominaria United, I believe, is where it first popped up. Or at least that's where I first saw it.
Reprint?
In Bloomborough, yeah. But the Bloomborough art is more fun. I think it has like a crab on it or something.
Looks like squirrels or something.
Oh no, the DMU one has a crab on it, I think.
I am going to play a rugged high hills. ETB's tapped. Gain a life. And then I will play tap 2 and play a devoted duelist. It's got haste and fury. Whenever you cast your second spell, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Is he flipping the bird?
It almost looks like it.
It's like the edge of a building, and then in his other hand, he's doing like a palm strike.
Yeah.
I thought he was doing it too.
I will then pass the turn.
These say we all take a damage.
I didn't play a second. I didn't cast a second spell.
Oh, that's what Devoted Duelist says. Okay, sorry, I just read it just now. Oh, that card's got to go in here. There's definitely cards I could upgrade Gut with. You're exiling all your mana rocks and stuff. Oh yeah, so you make the 1/1s, and they're exiled until he leaves the battlefield. You make them, yeah, you make them right away when you exile them. Yeah. Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh my god, deck, come on. Very uncool. Chris, I've seen you play this deck before. I am gonna ask you, what is that, a mountain? Oh, what are all the rocks underneath Abdel right now? It's like colorless, basically. All right. I am going to snap Abdel. So I'll return to your hand, and I'm going to untap up to 2 lands. Okay. I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to swing Dargo at Chris for 7. All right. Second main phase, I'm going to tap my island, and I'm going to cycle Striped Riverwinder to draw a card. Holy hell, where are my freaking lands? I'm going to pass my turn.
In your deck somewhere. Untap.
There's so many lands in here, though, Chris. There's like so
You
many.
Game answer and get back
It's
Pier
like
Date.
insulting that I'm not drawing lands.
7. I put out a blocker for Dargo. I'll say go. I know, but it still prevents a little bit of damage.
Right.
I'm mostly worried about Chris because I've seen him play this deck before, and it goes crazy, and it does it quick. And
Yep.
he's like got a lot of mana already, so and he's got Street Urchin. It's pretty scary.
We're just sitting there looking at that. That's actually a pretty cool little synergy. Candlekeep.
Yeah.
Okay, agent. Yeah.
I usually see him with Agent.
And you, if you're ever going against the mirror, you have an advantage if you use any of those like electrostatic or whatever's that deal 1 damage to opponent's creatures and stuff.
Yep. I'm going to tap 3 and play the Boom Scholar and pass the turn.
Boom Scholar. On tap.
I like how you put that in there. It's like very good bluff. Don't really have
Yeah,
any
I like that you're
mana,
throwing
though.
that out there so that Dredge won't swing with his Archaeomancer, because we all know how problematic that would be. Yeah, the big problem. I'm gonna play a freaking land like 6 turns late or whatever. Finally. Let's do something dumb that I wouldn't otherwise normally do, but I kind of need to like catch up a bit here. So I'm gonna pay 3 for a Seething Song. Is that good?
Yeah.
All right. I have 5 red mana. I'm gonna use 3 for a Darksteel Ingot, 2 for an Ornithopter of Paradise. So now it's kind of like I almost sort of fixed my land drops there. Not really. I kind of like caught up a little bit because I missed like 2 turns of lands, I think, or 3 maybe.
We're on turn 5, right? So.
Oh, cool. So I paid for land drops.
Turn 6.
Whoa. Okay. Sorry, my light just flickered. That was scary. Oh, it just did it again. Really hope I'm not about to lose power. That would suck a lot. Bulb dying. Not even raining. Okay. I don't know why that's happening right now. Anyway, I'm gonna go to combat. And I will swing Dargo 7 nipple over at Dredge.
I will take 7.
Cool. Pass.
Where am I? I'm over here. And Dargo is right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. And 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 7. Okay, untap. Oh, there's a pretty island. We will pay 3. I gotta play my commander. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will go with using a pretty one to play Preordain. Try to 1, 2. Oh, they're both good. Oh, let's go with 1. Then I will draw this. I'm gonna pay 1 and I'm gonna play Soul Warden.
Soul Warden, pretty good.
5, 6. I will go to end of turn. I'll blink Archaeomancer, gain a life, and get Preordained back. And get a 1/1 counter.
Cool. Rippin'.
Get a life back because it looks like I need life. As I go.
All right. Let's untap a Roo here and draw. Thank God. Land. Forest for land for turn. All right. Let's do. One, two, three. Starting column. Start your engines, so it doesn't really matter. But I can tap it for any color, and then if I get max speed, I can sacrifice an artifact, draw 2 cards, and then discard a card. And then I will tap starting column and a forest to play the Golden Vein Pick. That will deal a damage to everybody because that was my second spell. And then I will just hold up and pass the turn.
6. They're all 1/1s. I'll block a 1/1 with Ornithopter of Paradise and take 5. Alright, I'm gonna untap, upkeep, and draw. I'll tap Ornithopter of Paradise and this island for Impact Tremors. No creature enters under my control. Impact Tremors deals damage to each opponent. I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3 in Wet Is It for Cyclops Superconductor.
Is that a creature?
It's a 2/2. It is.
I will gain life.
Okay. It will get negated by the damage you'll take from Impact Tremors, essentially. It'll bounce out. It's a 2/2 Cyclops Wizard with Prowess. When it enters, I'll get 3 energy. I don't have any energy tokens in this deck box right now, I don't think. So this will represent my energy right underneath him. And when he dies, I may pay energy, 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 and when I do, Cyclops Superconductor deals damage equal to its power to any target. There's a full single damage to each of y'all's faces when that ETBs, and Chris, how many cards you got in hand? Got 4 mana. No blockers. Oh, you got that thing? Filters. You have no blockers, so you're either bluffing or you really actually have a kill spell. You could, I guess. Why would you want to do that? I think I have to make more.
I think you should test the theory, Hip. We're all here for science, right?
All right. In the name of science, I'm gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna swing Dredge.
You're gonna swing at me.
For 7/5 Trampled Dargo.
Already at 7 commander.
But 14's not 16.
It's very true. I'm living on the edge. I'll take it.
Okay. That will conclude my turn.
Untap. I will play another snow-covered island. 6, 2, and 3. I'm gonna vanish into eternity the impact tremors. Exile non-land permanent.
Exile Impact Tremors.
Yeah.
Okay. That is exiled.
I will go to end of turn. I will blink Archaeomancer, get back to vanish, gain a life, put a counter. and say go.
Alrighty. Let me untap a Rooney here. Draw a card. Ooh. How do I want to do this? 1, 2, 3. Tap this for red, so 4. I'm gonna play Calamarous Ironclad, Menace, Crew 3, and I can pay 1 red to cycle it. It's a 6/3.
I will gain a life. Thank you.
You're welcome. Then I will.
Wait, isn't that a vehicle?
Yeah.
It won't let me click
Oh,
on
it's
it.
not. Oh, it's not a. I thought it was a creature.
Oh, it's an artifact vehicle. Sorry.
Mama hand.
And then I will. Tap a mountain to attach the golden vein pick to it. And then I will pass the turn.
Isn't it a vehicle though?
Oh, fuck. I'm an idiot. Yep.
At the end of turn, yeah.
Thinking a step ahead.
Excuse me. How are you socking him?
Street urchin.
To kill which? Oh, the soul. Soul order. Soul order dies.
Wait, did you say soul herder or soul warden?
Soul order.
That one's soul warden.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna untap, upkeep, and draw. I will tap an island and a mountain. I'll play Reckless Fireweaver. Oops. Make that slightly more visible there. Reckless Fireweaver. Artifact comes in, damages y'all for 1. I am gonna go to combat. I will swing Dargo over at Chris for 7-5 trample. Okay. I'm gonna pass.
Untap. Draw. Play another snow-covered island. I'm sure there's a reason why I have them in the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 2, 6, 7. I guess I play this. I will cast Preordain. Scribe. Try 2. Oh, that's actually pretty good. We'll go like this. Then draw. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to cast Scroll Shift, targeting Archaeomancer. Archaeomancer leaves play, comes back into play. I will get Preordain, and I will draw a card. One, 2, 3. Oh, and that was a blank. Holy cow! 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
6, I get to gain 2 life, which is the important part too. And then I get to scry 1. You know what? We'll actually put that. Is that? Oh. That's a good card. I'll leave that there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I will then go to end step, and I'm going to blink 2. This goes to
What are you
4.
blinking?
Holy cow.
Hmm.
With Soul Herder.
Trying to gain all that life over there.
Well, not that much. Then I'll try. Oh, wait, I forgot that was still there. Okay, I will say go.
All right. I will untap here. And draws. And then I will play another forest for land for turn. And let's do... Let's do it.
You guys see that new, there's a new Final Fantasy White Legend 5 with Reach. Whenever one or more other creatures and or artifacts dies, draw a card. Only triggers once each turn. Yeah, that's okay.
So once per turn clause makes me barf.
Right.
And it costs
makes me
1 white
sick.
for other though. But it's an uncommon legendary creature. I think it'd be a good popper deck. I think it'd be a very good popper deck.
It's white.
White.
You
So it'd
could
be
blink
mono
it to
white
get
for-
around the thing, but it's just like then there's already like extra steps, and then that means like I hate the once per turn thing, not because like get around it. It demands that you clog up your deck with a bunch of slots for things to like try to get around it that you otherwise wouldn't have to do. So it just ends up being inherently worse, and then I'm just like, I'm not gonna play it. You know.
I'm kind of intrigued with it though, because you can do like those mono white tokens for servos because they would die and it would trigger it, so blocking or whatever. Couple sack outlets.
Yeah, I don't want to yuck your yum, Dredge. I just feel very strongly against the once per turn clause. It's the bane of my
bugs me
MTG
too.
existence.
Bugs me too.
I'm going to tap 2 creatures and crew them to Ironclad, and then swing Ironclad over at hit. It's a 6/3 with Menache.
Blocks, take 6.
Gotcha. And then I'll pass the turn.
Chris, this is where you win.
Probably. That colorless ramp really goes crazy in mono white. That's pretty good. I'm going to untap, keep, and draw.
Holy Cow's got pretty good art too, I think.
Alright, I'm going to tap for a red. And I'll play Voldaren Epicure. It'll deal damage to each opponent when it comes in, and I'll make a blood token, so Reckless Fireweaver will deal damage to each opponent as well, so that's 2 to everyone's face. I think everything just went silent for a second. Can you guys hear me still?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, sweet. Alright, so that's 1 off the Voldaren Epicure, 1 off the Reckless Fireweaver. Then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just use this die temporarily to represent the blood token. I'll go grab one in a second. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have 3 artifacts, so I'm going to play a Mirror Enforcer for 4 mana. Or 4 affinity for artifacts. Artifact creature, Mirror. Myrrh. Or however you say that. Meh.
The basic designs of the Myrrh always reminded me of the Mousers in the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cartoon.
Yeah, they're cool. I don't know what the masters from the TMNT cartoon are, which is shocking to me. But I am going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing Argo at Eric for 7 trample.
I will gladly take the 7.
Okay.
They were
This is going to conclude my turn.
they were like robotic things. So the cartoon back in
Oh,
1980.
yeah, I remember those things.
Very much look like Myrrhs.
Yeah, they kind of do.
Myers, whatever the heck they're called. Play this
I like
island.
calling them mirrors for some
Mirror.
reason.
2,
I don't know
3.
how it's actually pronounced.
Oh, that didn't happen. This changes everything. I was expecting to have to block.
Eric did a big swing at me, so I decided I should probably do a big swing at him and let him get too excited.
5
too much
mana.
fun.
I'm gonna play a
Be a
Pillar
problem.
Drop Rescuer. 2/2 flyer comes into play. I get to put a 3 mana value 3 or less from my graveyard to my hand. Hey, I think I gotta go grab that Soul Warden. And I gotta pay 1. I gotta play that Preordain again. This has been my MVP.
Just gonna go through your whole deck with that one card.
I'll draw this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keeping that mana up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna go to end step. And I'm going to flicker Holy Cow again. Gain 2 life. Scry 1. That can go to the bottom. And I say go.
All right. I will untap a Roo here and draw. All right, let's do. Those can stay together. We will do a starting column, rugged for mountain. I will play burner rocket. When this vehicle enters, target creature gains +2 and +0 and trample until end of turn. I'm going to put that on Ironclad. So he's going to get a +2/+2 counter. +2/+0 counter, sorry. And I will tap another 2, play a Selvin Ranger. When it ETBs, I can search my library for a basic land, reveal it, put it in my hand, and then shuffle. That is my second spell, so everybody will get pinged for 1 from the duelist. Let's grab.
Clamorous Ironclad is the vehicle you have, right?
Yeah.
And we're all getting pinged for 1.
Yep, from the duelist.
Okay.
I am going to reveal a mountain, put it to my hand, and then put it on the battlefield because I didn't play a land this turn. Shuffle this up. And then I'll look at my hand again. And goes there. Let's go. Let's go to. Let's go to combat. I will tap the dynamite driver and the duelist to crew that to Ironclad. Then I will. Let's do. Let me see here. Holy cow. How?
Gentlemen, I'm going to go procure myself a tea I put in the fridge earlier. I will be right back.
Not a problem. What is the dredge? What is the card next to the Archromancer? With the dice
My
on
commander.
Your commander? Okay, that's what I thought it was. So it's a 6/6 right now?
Correct. 6/6, no flying or anything. Then I have 1/2, no flying, flyer, and
I'm gonna swing Ironclad over at you. It is a 8/3 with Menace.
Hmm. 8/3. You said.
Yep.
I will double block with the Archaeomancer and Holy Cow.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm
And-
back.
Yeah, that's it.
Sorry, my headphones was sitting on my hair weird. If somebody just said something to me, I had to take my headphones off for a second.
Nope.
Did I miss anything?
We just told you the secret to life, but it was a one-time deal.
That's okay. I already know. It's 42, bro.
Then I'll just pass the turn over to Chris.
So good. I tell you, as a British guy, obsessed with tea. Oh no, he's only done 1 point of damage. So sad. Alright, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
Yep.
Okay, I'm on tap. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm disgusting. I'm gonna untap upkeep draw. And okay. Could have played that before what's their face there died, but I'm gonna play Candy Trail. So when that enters, I'm gonna scry 2 to the enter. Dredge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got nothing.
I'm gonna scry 2. Are you hellbent?
No, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards.
Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna scry 1 card to the bottom and leave 1 on top. It really pains me to do this. Oh, by the way, I have a prowess trigger on Cyclops Superconductor on account of the candy trigger. Forgot to mention. So it's currently a 3/3. I'm gonna tap this island, bring 1 into this blood, and I'll discard, sadly, this Maelstrom Colossus. Then I'll sacrifice the blood token, and I'll draw a card. I'm gonna tap one, 2, 3 here. I'm gonna play Commander Sphere. Eric, what do you got for blockers?
A 1/1 and a 3/3.
Dredge, how big is Soul Herder?
That's 6/6.
Kind of big. Oh, Soul Herder doesn't fly?
Nope.
Oh, I thought it flew.
Yeah, look at the size of the freaking thing. It looks like it should fly.
It looks like it's made of like mist or something. Like
Yeah,
it,
like it has a
I
pink thing.
always think it flies for some reason. It's one of those cards where the art is like kind of misleading in that sense, I guess. All right, so in that case,
You have flying?
no, I don't have flying. I think what I'm gonna do is swing Dargo over at Eric for trample 7/5.
I will tap a green and fog it.
Gotta get that out of your hand sometime, right?
Yep.
Interesting.
Is it worth it to do that now? Probably not. I'm gonna pass.
At the end of your turn,
Okay.
I'm gonna tap a white and another, and I'm gonna cast
Oh, momentary
Hey!
blank. It cut out
Holy-
like the instant you said that.
Yeah, I'm gonna target
very
momentary blanket pillar drop rescuer,
Mm-hmm.
which will give this a counter, and I'll get back holy cow.
Yeah, if I was gonna build Abdel, which I have been thinking about doing for CPDH specifically, I think I'd probably go Azorius just because then I could max out my Blinkatarium.
Who wants to do blink?
Blinkology. Yeah. Yeah,
I
there's
will
like quite a good bit across white by
cast Soul
itself
Warden.
and blue by itself, having them both slaps. There it is again.
I gotta cast Brainstorm. 2, 3.
Speaking of Azorius, I really got to build Chun-Li. She was always my favorite Street Fighter character, and I would always play her when I was playing Street Fighter. So I bought this card to build this like ages ago, and I refused to sell it. I'm totally going to build it, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Yeah, it's like a unique thing.
I'm gonna tap for 3, and I'm gonna float a white. I'm gonna play Cloud of Fairies.
Love that CAD.
Untap that and this. Gain a life. Value Train is on board.
Value
You
10
use that
USA,
white?
baby.
I gotta play another one. I'm going to play Azorius Arrestor, and I'm gonna detain Dargo.
There's no one by the name of Drago here.
Dargo.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
I will. Gain a life.
So you're gonna detain him. What is detain again? You gotta remind me. I
Detain
always
is,
forget. 'Cause
okay, so when it comes to
it
play
happens
detain,
every once in a blue moon or so.
Until my next turn, that creature can't attack, block, and its activated abilities can't be activated.
Ah, man, I really wanted to activate his abilities.
1, 2, 3. I know I shouldn't. I should probably wait, but I'm going to cast Holy Cow now. Gain a life. Then gain 2 off it. 2 and scry 1. Oh yes, I forgot that was there. Good thing I looked.
Holy Cow is not only unironically good, but also based.
I think. Do I have any good attacks? That thing's big, isn't he? Or is it 2/2? Oh, you have a 4/4.
When he dies, I can pay 3 energy and direct 2 damage at whatever I want,
And you got a
or
7
whatever his
creatures.
power is.
You have your commander, which is a 3/3, and other things. Well, I guess it's going to go to end of turn. I will blink out Cloud of Fairies, which will untap an island and my Chancery. Once I go.
Alrighty.
Okay, engine's online. Let's see what I can do.
And upkeep, draw.
And I gain a life off that too because of sword.
Alright, let's do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can play both. 1, 2, 3. 2 cannot play both. Cannot play both. We'll just play this one first.
Oh, Eric, you do have 7 Dargo damage, I believe. I know you fogged it last turn, but I hit you once before then.
Yep. I am going to play an Ivy Lane the Citizen. Whenever another green creature enters the battlefield, under my control, put a 1/1 counter on target creature.
I will gain a life.
Then I will say go.
Uh-oh.
This does
Uh-oh. Are you running Hand of Emrakul in there? Oh. All right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna block. Fine. I'll block 3 of them then. You're gonna sack 3 of them. All right. So I'll take 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it's my turn. Okay. And Dargo cannot attack or block or activate his abilities this turn. Is that correct, or is it until your turn, Dredge?
until my turn.
Until your turn, okay. Untap, upkeep, draw here. I am going to tap Commander Sphere for a mana. Let's do red. Yes. I'll tap this blue here. I'm gonna sacrifice Candy Trail. I'll gain 3 life and draw a card. I'm gonna sacrifice Commander Sphere and draw a card. Okay. I feel like I'm paying mana to remain in the situation that I'm already in. All right. So let's do 2, 3. I'm gonna cast Gutter Snipe. Is that good?
I think in response,
Okay.
tap for 3 mana. I'll use a white to ephemerate Cloud of Fairies.
Uh-huh.
So it's going to give me a blue and a white. I'll untap. I'm going to use that blue and a white to cast Arcane Denial.
Interesting. So I get to draw 2 cards on your upkeep, right?
Correct, and I draw a card. And it is countered.
Yeah, I mean, what I can do about that. I will play a Silver Bluff Bridge, which will come in tapped. I'll tap my Dark Steel Ingot. Cast a Springleaf Drum. I will get a Prowess trigger on Cyclops Superconductor.
Yeah, life. Too many triggers.
Guess I'll just pass, and then at your upkeep, I'll draw 2 cards, I believe, right?
At your end turn, I'm going to vanish to eternity the Street Urchin. Oh, it actually costs 3. It doesn't cost 5. Okay. Then on my turn, yes, you will, on upkeep, you will draw 2. I'll draw 1. And
Okay,
I'm going to cast Ephemerate on my Arrestor, which will target Dargo again. And
great.
that will bring this to 3, bring this to gain me a life. And then I will draw my card for turn. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to play a little creature called Ulamog's Crusher.
That'll do it.
That's it.
Okay. Three. What is your total power you have over there, Eric?
3, 6, 7, 8, 10.
10 exactsies. That's not cool. And you have no flyers, correct?
No flyers, nothing with reach.
I will bring all 3 of my flyers over at you, which is a total of 2, 3, 4, 5.
I will take the 5 and go to 15.
I will go to end step and blink Cloud of Fairies, which will untap Azorius Chancery and a island, bring this to 4, and gain a life. I will say go.
All right, I will untap here and draw.
A little bit of a slow start, but finally getting somewhere.
Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll tap
And the
4.
festivities will go crazy right now.
I will tap 4 and play Hazards of the Dune. It's got Trample and Reach. If I exhaust for 7, I put 3 1/1 counters on this creature. When it does enter, I get a trigger from Ivy Lane to Citizen, and I'm going to put the 1/1 counter on the Dune guy, so I'll be making him a 5/5. And then I will... Let's do... Have the 3 there. Let's do... Tap the 3 to play a Velo-Hearted Bike. When it ETBs, I gain 2 life, and I can tap it for a mana, and I can crew it for 2, and it's a 4/2. So let's gain the 2 life. And then I will just hold up and pass the turn with a bunch of blockers.
Cheese and crackers.
Which land was it?
What?
I think that's about how many I have in Gut. I never seem to get flooded on lands in that particular deck, but it happens in so many of my low count decks. Yeah, Dredge has so much life and is so unstoppable.
I definitely have some wheels turning, but I won't lie, Eric's scaring me over there.
He's got a big old board.
It's just a little board.
On tap.
Well, whoever wins, we all at least got to do stuff this game.
Right.
True.
Right?
Upkeep and draw.
Chris got
Okay,
the
great. That's what I wanted to see. I'll just play as Volatile Fjord, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep.
Now I'm getting my lands. Great.
Draw. One, two, three, four, 5. Everyone's favorite town folk, Scrivener. Comes into play, I may return an instant from my graveyard to my hand. I think I will. That seems pretty good too. I know I'll go with this. Ephemerate will go to my hand. I will tap for 3. Putting a blue and a white. I'll cast said Ephemerate on my Cloud of Fairies. I'm tapping this and this. And that will gain me one of these. That will gain me a life. Then I will use these two to cast a white mane lion. What do I want to return? I guess since it can't attack, I'll return the Cloud of Fairies. Tap for 3. Having a white, cast it. Untapping these to gain life. With that white there, I'm going to use it to pay for Rupture Spire. I have to go to attacks. Don't want this to attack. I don't want this to attack. Eric, the Ulamog Crusher will be going at you.
Yep.
And then Hip, you have nothing that can stop flying, correct?
Not at the moment, I do not. Oh, I
Okay.
actually do. I have an Ornithopter of Paradise.
Okay, well, okay, that changes my attack a little bit. Okay, I'll have both flyers going at you then.
Me?
Yes, they're 2/2 flyers, and then
Both of
8/8
them?
annihilation 2 at.
At Dredge. At Eric, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I
So attack.
will back the rocket burner and we'll do the diver, and then I will chump block with the ranger.
She'll block with Ranger, and are you gonna block with with the Ornithopter? Yep.
I'm not going to block with my Ornithopter. I'm just going to take 4.
Okay. That was done already. That was done. That got done on that. So I have to do this at end of turn, or it's going to swing at me again. Yes, I'll have to blink this to stop Dargo.
Brago.
Why is that so difficult for me to say? Then
You're just thinking about Brago.
Right. And then I do have an effect from when the Diamond Diver dies. It deals 1 damage to any target. I'm going to deal it to your face, Dredge.
My face?
Are you sure you don't want to deal it to his Soul Warden? That's gaining
Yeah, if you
all
do
that
the
life.
Soul Warden, I wouldn't have gained that other life too.
Oh, yeah, let's do the Soul Warden. Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't realize it was down there.
Yeah, I moved them over here. That's no problem.
Tucked away.
Or how much is the Detainer guy? What's his toughness?
He's a 2/1.
He's a 2/1, so you could kill him, and then I could kill Dredge, so he wouldn't be able to detain Dargo.
I do have a 13/13
Yes.
that can block.
I would be able to get rid of that.
Well, then why can't you get rid of this?
Just keep this all.
Because I only can get rid of one thing, and that would not be something that I can deal with. Due to the speed at which I could deal with it.
So Soul Warden is dying?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if you deal with the Detainer guy, you could get rid of... I could take Dredge out. They'll even give you a turn of immunity from my board.
Alright. Alright. I will untap, upkeep, draw. It's a mountain.
He doesn't
Doesn't
care.
help me.
Also, if he leaves this alive, he knows that Dargo is not going at other people, and you know.
Yeah.
Right. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 of these. Oh, actually, yeah. No, I don't even need to do that. Do I? Do it.
Do you believe the game plan of my deck isn't even commander damage?
Yeah.
It's just something I can do if I have to.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a green. We will tap. So that'd be 5. So we'll tap. So it costs 2 less. So 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are gonna tap 5 lands, and I'm gonna exhaust the Hazards of the Dooms exhaust ability. So put 3 +1/+1 counters on it. So it will go up to 4 counters, making it at 8/8. And then, hell, might as well tap a mountain, and I will put the golden pick on it as well, giving it another +1/+1. So now it is a 9/9. And then I shall yeah, let's just pass the turn. Keep some of these blockers up.
You only need to deal 1 to Cloud Fairies. Yeah, it's a 1/1.
Dude, you're telling me all I've been drawing is lands for the past like 4 or 5 draws as well. It's trash. All right. Tap,
Right.
keep draw. I'm gonna play this island. I'm gonna tap it. Play Fountain Port Bell. And when it enters, I may search my library for a basic land card, reveal it, shuffle, and put that card on top. I will do that, I guess, but in response to that trigger, I'm gonna tap this island and sacrifice Fountain Port Bell to draw a card. And then I will go get a basic land card, reveal it, shuffle, put it on top. Oh, I'm in here. I'm going to take a quick gander at my deck list and just see if there's anything that isn't total garbage. Wow, that sucks. That would have been awesome to draw. God. That would have been a problem-solving card. Oh well. Yeah. There's some stuff. Alright. Revealing an island. There's an island on top of my deck now. I will tap 1, 2. Yeah, 3. I'll play Naiad of Hidden Coves. Oh, I forgot to mention Prowess trigger on Cyclops Superconductor because of the Fountain Port Bell. Naiad of Hidden Coves is a 2/3 nymph that says as long as it's not my turn, spells I cast cost 1 less to cast, and I guess that's gonna conclude my turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. I will cast Ephemerate on the Scrivener, which will get me back Brainstorm. Oh, Brainstorm? Yeah, Brainstorm. Which will give this a 1/1 counter. I don't gain life anymore. Draw a card for turn. I'm going to opt. Top card. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I'll keep that there. I'll draw it. I'm going to pay 4. I'm going to play Bibliopex Plex Assistant. 2/1 flyer. When it enters the battlefield, target or sorcery from my graveyard on top of my library. I think I'm gonna put Ephemerate on top of my library. I'm gonna tap for blue and white, use the blue, and I'm gonna cast Brainstorm. 2, 3. Interesting. Yeah, I'll put these both. Do I control? No, I don't. This can go and get me something. Oh.
I feel like we're all just slowly dying to dread.
We'll go this.
Right.
This is just like Azorius suffocation.
I'll use that white to cast Ephemerate on the Arrestor to stop Dargo. Gotta keep myself safe here. Hey, I am 2 damage away from dying from him, so.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's true. True what they say.
And then you still have. I have to attack with the Ulamog's Crusher. Eric still has the highest life in most things, so Ulamog's Crusher will come after.
Yep. I will get rid of the bike and my scholar. And then it's an 8/8, right?
Correct.
No
trampler, I think just the Annihilator.
I will block with my 9/9.
Seems good. It'll die. I will go to end step. And I will blink the Scrivener and put Brainstorm back to my hand.
Where's your Ulamog, Dredge?
It died to a 9/9.
Oh.
It's a sorcery.
Just died just now, okay.
Yeah. So I'll put Brainstorm and make this go up. And say go.
Alrighty.
Yeah, because it has to attack every turn, right?
I'll keep draw. What was that?
And it says it has to attack every turn, so.
Yeah.
It did some damage.
Let's tap a red and a green and play Goblin Archromancer. Each red or green spell costs 1 less to cast. And because it's green, I will gain another counter on Mr. Dunes.
Such a good card.
Yeah, I can. But there's no real good thing to do. I'm just gonna pass the turn.
A little bit. I'm gonna untap upkeep draw. And I will play an island. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Using Springleaf Drum at Voldarn Epicure, and I'm gonna cast Brunellan. Is Brunellan good?
I will cast Brainstorm in response.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I did not draw my that white counterspell. These can go back on top. It is good.
Okay, so on Brunellan, the Moon Kraken enters the battlefield, or whenever you cast a spell with CMC 6 or greater, you may return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Dredge. I would like to return Soul Herder to your hand.
As many civilizations do, they must fall.
And that is about what I can really do here, so I'm just going to pass.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. I will target my arrestor. Dargo is still that target. Draw a
Yep.
card. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to Wizard Cycle. Let's see. There are a few in here. That's a soldier. That's a Drake. That's a cleric. That's a jellyfish. I will go and get Wizard Replica. One, two, three, 4, and 5. I'm going to play Muldrifter. Not casting it for evoke. Full hard cast. Draw 2. I will play Plains Return. My flyers there. And I will say go.
All right. I will untap upkeep draw. Let's do tap 3. Summon Intimidator, reach. When it enters, target creature can't be blocked this turn. Can't block this turn. Let's do Dredge, what's your biggest creature over there?
A 2/2 flyer. I have a 2/2 flyer, 2/1 flyer, 2/2 flyer, 2/1, 2/2, 2/2.
Yeah, I don't know. You can chump block it anyway. I'll just let that fizzle out. I will. Let's do. Let's do.
Wait, what is it? What are you letting fizzle out?
Target creature can't block this turn from the Intimidator. I will just hold up and pass the turn. Come on, Chris, bring it home.
Oh, because it doesn't matter what you pick because you're not going to swing, you mean?
Yeah, I'm not going to swing anyway.
Oh my.
Nice.
One of those nights, man.
Be ramping. Oh boy. Crazy.
He's a 3/3, right? 4/4. I'll take 4.
All right. Well, maybe you could just hit him like 3 more times without him catching on. All right, I'm gonna
I
untap
might forget.
and I'll draw this card here. I'll play a mountain. What do you have for blockers, Dredge?
I have 3 flyers and 3 ground. They're all 2 power, and this one and this one have 1 toughness.
I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna swing Brunel and the Moonkraken at you. It's a 6/8.
6/8 will be blocked by a white mane lion.
You don't want to kill it?
Nope.
Seems weird, but okay. I passed my turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Play lands. Pay 3. I'm going to play a wizard replica. 2, 3. I'll play Soul Herder for the turn. And I will go to end of turn and blink Muldrifter. Draw 2. Okay. Back in the game.
All right. That was turn, right?
Yeah, pass. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
I
Let's
put a new card here I'm reading.
draw. Oh my goodness. It does not show.
Doesn't? Yeah, I see 5.
Maybe a
I got
bunch of people
6.
dropped in and was like, what's going on? Then left.
Looks like I have a message that was deleted by a moderator. Oh.
I'm just gonna pass. Just gonna pass the turn.
In response, it seems
Recast.
so how much mana do you have untapped after you cast all that? Okay. It's more than 2.
The Mirror Retriever dude who has that. Is that yours?
Mirror
Somebody
Enforcer.
else?
Mirror Enforcer.
Oh, you want to exile Mirror Enforcer? Okay. Oh, okay. You summoning sick to my Mirror Enforcer. How could you? How am I going to activate his abilities now?
At the end of your turn, I'm going to
That's a
pay
lot of
2.
ones.
And this Azorius Arrestor slipped on the ring. So it's 1. I'm going to give the ring to my commander. And it'll come back into play, and it will target your Kraken thingy, Berlin. Yeah, it's
Brenolin?
Kraken. Yeah.
He'll detain Brenolin.
Yes.
Okay. Untap. Keep and draw.
Hey, my Soul Herder is now legendary.
Excuse me. Okay, I'll tap 2 red mana and 2 blue mana. And in my graveyard, I have Seething Song, an instant, Snap, another instant, Hard Evidence, a sorcery. So that's 3 instants or sorceries. There's my hand. It's going to reduce the cost of Cryptic Serpent by 3 because I have 3 instant and or sorcery cards in my graveyard, so it only costs the 4 that I just paid. It's a 6/5 Serpent. And it is shiny. I'm also going to tap. Let's do 1, 2. Tap my Voldarn Epicure with Springleaf Drum for a 3rd mana. And Volatile Fjord for a 4th mana. I'm going to cast Empty the Warrens. This is going to be my 2nd spell for turn, so I'll make 4 1/1 red goblin creature tokens.
I will unwind, so you will get 2.
You're going to counter it, so I only get 2. Okay.
I get to untap 3 lands. 1, 2, 3.
Where are my damn goblin tokens? Borrowing them out of my gut box, as you could probably imagine. So I'll just get 2 actual tokens, because I only have 2. And I will move to combat. And what do you have for blockers over there, Dredge King?
I have a 1/3 flyer, 2/2, a 2/1, a 2/2 flyer, a 2/1 flyer, and
They
I
started
have
cutting out at the end there.
2/2 flyer, 2/2 flyer, 1/3 flyer, 2/1 flyer, 2/1 not flying, and a 2/2 not flying.
I have a bunch of things that'll die if I had Pestilence on board and I paid 3 black mana into it, but I don't and I can't. So, instead, I am going to go to combat here, and I'm going to swing Dargo at you, Dredge.
Okay. I will pay 3, and I'm going to generous gift Dargo.
Okay, so I'm gonna get a 3/3.
Elephant.
Yeah.
You get a 3/3 elephant,
Sick.
yeah.
All right. Cool. So I'll get a 3/3 elephant. We'll represent it with that. Dargo will go in the command zone. Dargo now costs 9 total. I'm gonna sacrifice Voldaren Epicure. Both of these goblins. And the elephant you just gave me. And I'll tap Silver Bluff Bridge. And I'm going to cast Dargo. Is that good?
Yeah, because you still have 2 mana up.
Yeah, I do still have 2 mana up. So not doing nothing.
Oh, it's good.
All right. So on the cast of Dargo, because he's a spell CMC 6 or greater, I can bounce something. And you have so much stuff, Dredge. What all do you have there? What does everything do?
I have Wizard Replica. It's a 1/3 fly. I can sacrifice to counter spell unless they pay 2. Maul Drifter. Biblioplex Assistant puts an instant or sorcery from my graveyard on top of my. Holy Cow. The Arrester. Scrivener gives me an instant back to my hand, and my command.
How big is Soul Herder right now?
Soul Herder is a 3/3.
What's the highest CMC thing you have on board?
5.
5?
Maul
What do
Drifter
those
and
two things
Scrivener.
do?
Either draws me 2 cards, or I get to put an instant back to my hand from my graveyard.
But it's Mold Drifter is one of them, so you can evoke it, right?
Yeah.
I'll bounce the thing that gets you an instant or sorcery back to your hand that costs 5. That isn't that
Scrivener.
you're not able to make cheaper. Yeah. That's it. That's my turn.
I do have 11 mana. So it is a thing.
Yeah, kind of halves your mana if you want to replay that return.
Five. I'll pay 5. I'll play Scrivener. I'll get back. All right. Gotta pay 2. Wait a second. Can you block Flying Hip?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have an Ornithopter of Paradise.
Yeah, but Ornithopter Paradise. Well, it seems I have a Muldrifter, an Ox, a Gargoyle, and a Wizard all walk into a bar. They will all attack you. So 2/2, 2/2, 2/1, 1/3.
Are they all in the air?
They're all in the air.
I'm gonna block the Holy Cow because I think it'll be most surprised. And it hits for 2, right? So that way I can block as much damage as possible. I'll only take 5.
So
Is
I'll
that right?
take 2, 4, 5. Correct.
All right. Before damage, before we go there, I'm gonna tap the Ornithopter of Paradise for a blue mana.
Okay.
Go to damage.
Sure.
Okay. Damage happens. Ornithopter of Paradise is dead. I'll take 5.
Okay. I will then go to next main phase, pay 2. I'm going to play Justicar's Portal, exile target creature battlefield, gains first strike till end of turn. I'm going to do that to the Muldrifter. Just a 3. Draw 2. I will play a land for turn. I'm going to pay 3. I'm going to play Ghostly Flicker on Scrivener and Holy Cow. I regained life Scry. That can go to the bottom. Gain 2 life. And then Scrivener will give me back Ghostly Flicker. I will go to end of turn. And I will flicker the Azorius Arrestor and stop the big Kraken.
Adrenaline? Okay.
I have Island and a Rupture Spire untapped. This will go to 4 because of the blink of this. And I will say go. I think this happened the last time I played this deck, Chris. Sorry.
Untap. Okay. Draw. Play a mountain. Wow.
And both me and Hip are too stubborn to back down and just not die.
Right. Yeah, I got nothing. Pass.
That seems... Okay, I'll block 3 of them. Actually, 4 of them I can block. This is also 2/2, so I can block 4 of them. And then take 11. Oh,
I was going to swing out a dredge on my turn. Okay. Top 3 cards were Mountain, Island, Island.
so what are you killing? Muldrifter? You have 1 mana left? Okay. So these are all being put onto the stack, or you were going one at a... Okay. So these will all die. I will play Ephemerate and save the Arrestor, and I'll target Abdel. Which bring this to 5. 1, 2, 3. And Abdel can't block. That was the plan, but then you killed off a little of my stuff.
Is 36 lands like low?
No.
Yeah. I don't know why I couldn't seem to really get any lands until the end there. It was like I was drowning in lands, and I really needed lands. And then when I really needed things that weren't lands, it was just like, oh, here you go. Here they all are.
So that was a go, right, Chris? Okay, so I'm going to ephemerate and hit the arrestor again. What's your biggest thing there, Eric?
It is still the it's the 10/10.
Okay, the 10/10 cannot attack or block until my next turn.
Gotcha.
And then I draw for turn. I will play a plains. Two. 3. I'm going to cast Ghostly Flicker and target my 2 creatures. So I have to hit Abdel again because it became able to block on my turn. And then Wizard Replica, which will up my commander by 2. And I will hit Chris for 9. I'm trying. I'm now hellbent. And your turn.
Alrighty. Untap draw. Great, another land. Racer's Ring, ETB's tapped. Let's do nothing. Actually, you know what? Let's tap a green to play Reclaim. Put target card from your graveyard on top of your library. I'm gonna put Ironclad on top of my library, and then I will say go.
GG's. Untap. Raw. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, now your stuff can block again. Oh, wait a second. You said it's a 10/10?
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9. It can't block this. Because it can't be blocked by creatures of greater power because it's got the ring. So I might as well attack you with my 9/9. You can block with other things,
Yep.
but 10/10 can't block it.
No, we cannot. I'll chump block it with the 4/3 with reach.
Okay. Go to next phase, and I'll pay 2 to play a Thought Vessel. Then end of turn, I'll blank the Azorius thingy to make your 10/10 not able to block or attack.
Gotcha.
And this will go to 3, and then I will say go.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Oh my god, it's like I knew what I got. Let's play the...
Well, my 3 major ways to get instants and sorceries are back are already dead. That sucks.
I'm going to pay 4, bring out the Ironclad again. I am going to... 2, 3, 4. I'm going to pay 4 to sacrifice the Racer's Ring to draw a card.
I feel like I'm playing Simic with all these lands out.
I will play a land for turn. And then with the 2 floating, I'll tap those 2 lands and play a Pillipala.
Pillapala. Interesting.
And then I will then pass the turn.
Untap. Draw something good. Chris, why did you curse me? I'll pay 2, and I'll pay an arcane signet. What's going on with this game? Well, you can block this now.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I just go to end step, flicker this to make your 10/10 not be able to attack or block,
Yep.
and say go.
I will untap all these lands, draw a card. That's not going to matter. Pay 2, play a Thought Vessel.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Yeah. The cool thing that I really like about RK Post is when he signs it, he always dates it and then he writes the number of that he's signed of the card. So this was the 3020th Thought Vessel that he signed. Crazy to think about. How big are the 2 other creatures on your board?
2/1/1/3.
Gotcha. I'm
I
gonna
just don't recommend.
tap the Archromancer and the Pillapala to crew them to the Ironclad, and then swing the Ironclad over at you. It's a 6/3 with Menace.
I'll block with my commander and the wizard replica.
Gotcha.
Assuming wizard replica dies.
Yep. And then I will pass the turn.
Untap. Raw. Oh, it's something that draws me cards, but it comes into play tapped. Skybridge Towers. That is a 2/2, 2/3. Yeah, it can still kill it. So I will go to end step and same dance.
Yep.
Make the big guy not be able to block or attack, and then say go.
Alrighty. Let's tap here. Draw a card. Great. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna play Gruel Turf, bounce a mountain back to my hand. Already exhausted. Let's do 1, 2, 1, 2. I will pay 5 to bring out the Boom Scholar again. ETB trigger from Ivy Lane. I will then. The hell is the next biggest creature I got? I will then put it on the Boom Scholar, so I'll give it that a +1/+1. Then I shall pass the turn.
Untap. Raw. Sack this, draw a card.
Yeah.
I know.
This has been the longest PDH game,
Ever.
CPDH game.
I'm
I
gonna
think
cloud
ever
shift,
played.
make your guy not be able to block the big guy.
Yep.
I'll attack with a 12/12 commander.
Yep. No trampler.
Actually, there was that Build a
No
Pony
trampler.
game I played.
Just a
with y'all.
creature bigger than
That
it
was
can't
long.
block.
All right. I'll block it with a Pillapala.
Okay. Then I already did it to that one. So then this will get blinked again, and I'll do it to your next biggest thing.
Which would be my commander, which is a 4/4.
Okay.
I will untap. Upkeep, draw.
The judge is calling time.
Play a mountain for land for turn, and then let's tap 2 forests. I will then play the Venom Sack. I don't know, it's a lizard mount. It's got Death Touch. I can saddle it for 2, and when it's saddled, it gets +0/+3. ETB trigger. I will give that to screw it. Let's give it to my commander because can't do anything with it.
You keep drawing lands and you keep on building more.
My commander can attack, and the big guy can't attack, right?
Correct.
All right. So, and you only have that, so that would give 2, 4, 6. Yeah, screw it. Let's do it. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's tap 6. I'm gonna exhaust my commander's ability, so everything's gonna get trample to the end of turn. And then I'm gonna put 2 1/1 counters on it, so it's gonna be 4 now. And then I will swing everything besides the 2 creatures that can't attack. So you have a 2/1 Death Touch, a 2/2, and a 2/3 coming at you.
So a total of 6.
Total of 6.
I'll take 6.
And then I will say pass turn.
Okay. Untap. You draw something helpful.
And then I will go up speed 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to cast Momentary Blink from my graveyard. 4. Targeting this so your big guy can't block.
Yep.
For attack at the moment. Your commander is how much?
4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. 4. I'll play Stonehorn Dignitary. So can't step next turn.
Yep.
He's got blinked, so it did get a +1/+1. I will attack you with my commander. It is a 6, 12, 13, 14, 14.
Yep. I will gladly take it.
Okay. And end of turn, I'll blink this guy again. And I'll target your commander, though it doesn't. She can't attack it.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. See if I can draw anything. Nope, it's on land. And that would be game.
Yes. So
Yep.
many
Yeah.
lands.
It was like absolutely 0 lands when I needed them, and then when I needed not lands, it was like nothing but lands. I haven't drawn that poorly in a long time.
We're only getting lands.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.